Hello friends. So today we are going to discuss about efficient methods of the preparation for a particular kind of examination. Whatever may be the examination, but there is a common strategy or a propaganda for preparing that examination. So there is a common example that certain students or the candidates after the results of the examination tell that my examination is missed by 1 mark, 2 mark, 3 mark, but there is no point in crying after the result. So do something when time is in your hands. That is before the examination when you are preparing. Try to give an efficient way to your preparation. So what actually the preparation means? Does it mean 100% study? Does it mean 100% attending the coaching classes? Or does it mean reading only the books? No, all these things are the part of preparation, but preparation should be overall. Not only 100% study can make you 100% prepare for the examination. If you attend the classes 100%, it does not make you fully prepare for the examination. So what actually the preparation means? Preparation is the combination of all the things like study, practice, revision, MCQ, mock test, time management, stress management, all the kinds of things you have to manage before the examination so that you can easily handle the environment in your classroom. Okay, all these things can help you to get an edge over the competition and you can crack any of the examination, including MPSC, UPSC, or AMUI like RTO examination. Any kind of examination you can crack if you follow the certain strategy to crack that examination. So my purpose of telling is that if you attend the class, what is the main purpose behind it? You have to identify that purpose. Attending the class is not main purpose because nobody is asking you in the examination hall how many hours did you attend the class, how much fees you paid for the class. These are all the things for solving correct MCQs so that you can solve maximum of the MCQs to score maximum above the cutoff marks. Okay, if you attend 5 hours lecture per day and you are unable to solve MCQs in the mock test and in the final examination, then what's the use of attending that class? But there is a certain candidate which is preparing with the self study in his home and he is able to solve the MCQs as per the pattern of the examination he is going to face. Then this student is going to be succeed in the examination. So my intention of telling these things to you is that attend the classes for clarifying the concepts only, not as a target basis. Some people are attending, most of the people go to the class for attending the 100% class attendance is most important. They are attending for completing their targets. Okay, this is not the target. Nobody is asking you about the target of completing the class. Attending class is just important for your conceptual clarity. Attend the class to cover your syllabus. Then you have to come at home, revise what has been taught in the class. Then you have to practicize the questions which are to be asked, whatever may be. That may be descriptive question, MCQ question. You have to attempt that questions, practice MCQs at the home, and after that revise that concept continuously. And before some time, for example before 1 month before the examination, you have to attend maximum number of mock tests as much as possible, because in the exam hall you have to manage time, stress, difficulty level of the examination. All these things can be handled only practicing this test. That's why I will tell mock tests are most important thing. So what's the weightage of the everything in the preparation? I will give the weightage for the study, just 40% weightage for the study. Then I will give 40% weightage, 30% weightage for the practice and revision, and remaining 30% weightage for only mock test. So 40-30-30 formula will give you 100% edge over the competition and you can crack any examination. Okay, not do just a study. If you study the books and directly go in the exam hall, it will be of no use because you have no idea of what kind of MCQs, what kind of questions are to be came. Because if there is a match, cricket match, and directly a player goes in the ground, he cannot perform the well. But if he do net practice before going to the actual cricket match, he can perform well in the match. That's the example of practice. If you know theory, if you know study, try to utilize as much as possible, try to practicize it, and then revise, solve MCQs, and after that you have to attend the main examination. Okay, this is the real formula for cracking any examination. So this I am telling to you, this is the most important thing. And if you have any other new ideas, you can suggest me. So try to utilize these formulas for cracking the examination. So if there are mistakes in my lecture, please try to excuse me, and if any suggestion give me, I will try to improve myself. And so thank you for listening me. And if you like this video, please like, share and subscribe my channel, and comment in the comment box. Okay.